Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Welcome in to my tree this morning. It is the second, I believe. So we're just coming out of the last of the blue moon phase with the full moon in Sagittarius. So I want to talk a little bit about the dream state that I've been experiencing the last few weeks. I have recently stopped taking my medical cannabis medication with the upcoming preliminary hearing. I wanted to be in a stable state of mind, so I decided to quit for a while. I'm also 6 years in recovery for meth, but I used the 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 medical marijuana to help with my dreams because I get a lot of night terrors due to the trauma I've experienced in my past. So I've been doing a lot of shadow work and a lot of work healing these wounds from my past. But back to my dream, I had I had a dream last night, and I've recently, since I've been dreaming more the last couple of weeks, I've recently been able to become aware in my dreams. So I'm doing a little bit of lucid dreaming. I'm still new at it. I certainly don't know. I'm no professional. I don't know how do you become a professional dreamer other than one night at a time, right? So in the dream, I think that the reason the dream was triggered was I watched Michael last night, the movie, and the scenes with the abuse from Joseph, with the belt and being controlling over one's life and all that stuff brought up some memories, I suppose, that I was working on in my sleep state last night. And so the parts that I do remember feeling a baby move in my stomach. Now I don't have any of my parts anymore, so I can't have kids, but I have had 4 kids before, so I know what it feels like to feel a baby in your stomach move. And I believe that symbolizes my inner child, that's like a rebirth of myself. This is like I'm becoming the person I was always meant to be before the abuse, and I'm like my inner child is safe, right? But I also had a moment where I was in a church. I could feel the energy of my abuser in the church, but he was not in the same room as me. Now I began to slide across the floor almost as if spirit was moving me on the hard floor, but I wasn't afraid. I just allowed it. And after doing some research on meanings of dreams, it tells me that I'm having faith in my own transitions, like the transitions of life and healing my traumas, and allowing spirit to move me from one situation, move me, like it's a spirit, like spirit was literally moving me from one place to another, like a lateral movement. And like with the baby in my stomach and the movement of spirit, and I wasn't afraid, although I could feel the presence of the energy of my abuser in the building. He was not in the room, and I felt safe. Like I felt like I had control over what was happening, and he had nothing to do with it. He was just there. So it was kind of interesting. I wonder if anybody else has had any experiences like this when on their healing journey where they started to lucid dream. And yeah, anyway, happy blue moon as we come to the end of it, and y'all have a blessed day. Ashe.